Let's put a smile. I hope I come to the right place. Let me ask for the benefit who didn't attend last time. Who here works 9 to 5 behind the desk? Show of hands. Okay, let's say after hours. You go spend time watching TV, playing computer games. Yes? I'm pretty sure most of you do, right? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you guys want to live longer? Oh, yes. I'll take that as a yes. Tonight, I'm going to share with you what is the silent killer. It's not about smoking. Nah. It's not about overeating. It's not the deadly silent smell. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the silent killer. Four-legged, sexy legs, the chair. You might ask yourself, why the chair? Why? What come to me was an epiphany. The doctor was sharing me information about how sitting can actually disrupt your life in the long run. You know that the longer you sit, 50% of chances of you getting cardiovascular diseases. And that's stroke and even cancer. So tonight, my job is simple. To persuade every single one of you here, or maybe even 90%, to change just the mindset. Things can happen overnight, but just change that mindset and have that awareness that sitting for longer hours can be detrimental to your health. If I were to sit down, 40% of chances of cardiovascular disease will happen. But when I stand up, you know, 25% chances of cancer is reduced. Isn't that a good sign? And this is a study made by Javelin Becklin. He actually did this study, but did a complete research. And then, if you happen to sit down again for longer hours, do you know 90% of the enzymes that breaks the fat doesn't break? Because when you sit down, the process of the enzyme stalls. But when you stand up, it's different. 60% of that health, you have no problem. You don't have to worry about having these vascular diseases. Activity goes up by 25% just by you standing up. Same things will go. If you happen to sit down again, let's say you sit down, interrupted for 6 hours straight. That means you have to work 60 minutes of exercise just for the 6 hours straight of interruption. But if you just stand up maybe for a period of time, you can burn 50 calories per hour just by standing. Okay? Now here is the solution. It's not simple as it sounds. You just have to stand longer and sit less. There are instances in America where they have vertical, well not vertical, but high surface desks. Where they put it in offices in Europe countries that have been practicing this. And they even have treadmills in the office, so they actually work while they're doing the work. Amazing. And of course, why I'm doing this, I've done it for the first time. I'm glad I have this opportunity to come here in Unit Toastmasters, because I know some of you are not aware of this, because I very good. I am hitting the big 4-0. Okay? I'm hitting the big 4-0, but you guys are way younger than me. You guys are way ahead of me. I'm like behind schedule already. Did you know that even if you sit here for 6 hours uninterrupted, and you stand up and you do 60 minutes, it actually, tell you frankly, it doesn't compensate. It doesn't compensate. No matter you jog maybe, 10 hours, it will never compensate for the amount that you set. And that's the danger part. It's not like eating Ferrero Rocher. And okay, Ferrero Rocher here will equivalent to a 5 km run. So you actually burn with that. But sitting down, no. That's why I said, all of you here have a better chance of living longer. What I'm going to show you here is an image that happened 2 days ago. I actually happened to buy, well, not buy, they actually sponsored me a vertical, like a desk, a standing desk. Because I told them, I actually did a speech on this 2 days ago, and this guy was intrigued. He thought that no one knew about the value of standing up. So I was like, wow, I'm proud. And the second thing that I want to show you is something interesting, because I did my speech a few days ago, and one person took the initiative, and that's Jason. I said, wow, Jason! He is eating, standing up. Eating! That means I have planted a seed in one of the kids that is willing to make that change. What I'm saying here is simple. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not asking you to make that drastic change. All I want you to do is to go back home tonight and have that mindset, have that awareness that I'm giving you, have all the information, or you can even lose it. That means Googling. You can lose it tonight and see what happens if you sit too long. Now, this is one more action I want to do. Can you all please stand up? Put your hand to your heart and repeat after me. I pledge to make a conscious awareness about my sitting habits. Because I value my life.